Importing videos into Google Slides is pretty easy and can be pretty convenient if you are using it for certain purposes. And you can do things like you're doing with this one, where you can just embed those videos, use them for instructional videos, deliver them in different ways. Yeah. So there's a lot of things that like the very basics of this are pretty simple, but there's some things after the fact that we're going to cover as well, and just some nuances in different areas. So my favorite way to insert a video into a Google slide is through YouTube. So in order to insert any video, you come up here to this insert menu, you come down to video, and you've got a couple of different options. So mine defaulted to Drive just because I was just testing the different options here. So if you want to insert from your Drive, let's start there. Even though I said YouTube, then you're going to notice that your Google Drive here. You can navigate through this, and it's only going to show videos. So notice if I open up this Google Earth folder, there's nothing in there. I use a lot of um, videos in Screencastify. That's where I'm recording this right now. So if I just select this and I hit insert, boom, look at that. I'm not sure when that video was, not sure what I made it for. I was clearly sitting in this exact same spot. But not a tan. Not the point. Not the point. So there we go. Automatically, it's in here, easy peasy. If I click on it, it starts playing. I can't hear it for whatever reason. Interesting. I know you can't hear regardless because I'm not playing the sound through, but for whatever reason, I cannot hear that video coming through, and I'm gonna have to figure out why. Once I click on this over here on the side, you'll notice I have this format options automatically here. We're gonna get into that after we talk about YouTube and importing videos from YouTube. It is much the same. If I just delete that video off, I come up here to insert, I go over here to video, and then instead of clicking on Google Drive up here, I come over here to YouTube, and then I can search through YouTube here. Or my favorite way to do this is actually go to YouTube, find the video, simply come up here to the top, Control C, Control V with the URL, and I can just search specifically for that video because it's easier to search search on actual YouTube rather than right here. But I can go to the Super Mario Effect tricking, and then that same video I had is just going to pull up right here. So I can click on that. I click insert, and then boom, my video is here automatically. I can resize this. I can move this around. I can't crop it like I could an image because it is a video, but it's here. So part of the reason I like using YouTube over something like Google Drive is because there's a lot of accessibility features that come along with YouTube. So if I click on closed captioning here, I automatically have closed captioning built in. I have all of these different settings. If your students are really struggling with watching these videos, they can automatically change the resolution. You can change the playback speed. You can change those subtitles to be in different languages. And then you can also click on this little icon here where it says YouTube, and I can open this up and I can watch the video there, like on a different video, on a different tab, which I could not do if I embedded that from my drive. So just some advantages there, or just some different options. I'm always a fan of options when I'm doing these things with students. You may or may not run into issues if like you have YouTube blocked at your school, but just things to consider. Over here, let's talk about these format options. Over here, you have these different pieces. So once I click off the video here, then notice those go away. But if I click on the video, they come back. Your first option here is to when you want this to play, and this is when you're in presentation mode. So notice it's on click, which means if I go to slideshow, I can click anywhere on the screen as if I were to go to the next tab, and it's going to automatically start playing here for me once it loads up. If I change that to play automatically, that means the second I start the slide, it's automatically going to start playing. Or I have to play manually, which means I would have to actually click on the video itself, which I think is super helpful. So, oops, there we go. Your other options down here. Let's say it's a 15-minute long video, but you only want people to watch the like 3 minutes in the middle of the video. So I can go start at 10 minutes and 10 seconds and end at 13 minutes and 10 seconds. And then when I click off, oh, we want 13 minutes and 9 seconds apparently. Then when I click off, start the video, it'll automatically pick up at 10 seconds, and then it would automatically end at 13 seconds for me, which again, super convenient. You can mute the audio on the video, and then these are just different ways. Like if notice if I resize the video here, my scale is going to change. Where I want that, I can get super shifty with my formatting. Super nice. So uh, once I'm done yapping here talking about audio, inserting audio, then I'm going to encourage you to go play with inserting a video on your own. So inserting audio, I'm saving that for last because it is almost exactly the same. If I just go to this insert menu here and I go to audio, which is right above video, same exact thing, except for now I'm navigating my Google Drive. I have some other options here, shared drive. I can upload things directly here. It's gonna be best if they are in your drive, obviously, because that's your option. So I could like upload things to Google Drive and have access to them here. And notice that the only things showing up for me are my audio files. So I could go into any of these things here, Screencastify. These are all audio exports. These are not videos. And so let's say I can see clearly now, whatever that is. I'm going to insert that audio and it gives me this little button here, which I can then resize. And I have almost those exact same options over here. I can adjust the volume when it's actually going. I can choose whether or not I have to click on it to start it, or as soon as I start the slide, it'll automatically start playing. Loop audio is exactly what it sounds like. It'll go over and over and over. And then this stop on slide change. These are all like not relatively new, but like when they first inserted insert audio, these were not options. So stop on slide change. If you undo that, I should have shared my audio with you here. But if I were to like put this on the first slide and then hit present, I loop the audio and I didn't stop on slide change. That means the audio for this file would just play throughout my entire presentation. It wouldn't stop when I change the slides. But if I stop on slide change and I don't loop it, as soon as I start the next slide, my audio is going to stop. Okay, here's what I suggest. Go play with this. You can stop, rewind, pause this video, rewatch all you want. It is on YouTube, so you can open this in a new tab if you wanted, like I showed you. Practice inserting a video, creating and inserting audio. Let me know if you need help.